One one-liner a day keeps the doctor away. So here is a short list of the best one-liners you can find on the internet today. Have fun. 1. I asked God for a bike, but I know God doesn't work that way, so I stole a bike and asked for forgiveness. 2. Do not argue with an idiot. He will drag you down to his level and beat you with experience. 3. I intend to live forever. So far, so good. 4. Some cause happiness wherever they go. Others, whenever they go. 5. The last thing I want to do is hurt you, but it's still on the list. 7. We live in a society where pizza gets to your house before the police. 8. Light travels faster than sound. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. 9. If I agreed with you, we'd both be wrong. 10. We never really grow up. We only learn how to act in public. 12. A diplomat is someone who can tell you to go to hell in such a way that you will look forward to the trip. 13. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. 14. Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. 15. Politicians and diapers have one thing in common. They should both be changed regularly, and for the same reason. 16. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than standing in a garage makes you a car. 17. The early bird might get the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Children, you spend the first 2 years of their life teaching them to walk and talk. Then you spend the next 16 years telling them to sit down and shut up. 19. Hospitality. Making your guests feel like they're at home, even if you wish they were. 20. Evening news is where they begin with "good evening" and then proceed to tell you why it isn't. 21st. My psychiatrist told me I was crazy, and I said, I want a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly too. 22. A bus station is where a bus stops. A train station is where a train stops. On my desk, I have a workstation. 23. If you think nobody cares if you're alive, try missing a couple of payments. 24. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. 25. If God is watching us, the least we can do is be entertaining. 26. If 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does that mean that one enjoys it? 27. To steal ideas from one person is plagiarism. To steal from many is research. 28. I thought I wanted a career. Turns out I just wanted paychecks. 29. Some people are like slinkies, not really good for anything, but you can't help smiling when you see one tumble down the stairs. 30. Never, under any circumstances, take a sleeping pill and a laxative on the same night. 31. How is it one careless match can start a forest fire, but it takes a whole box to start a campfire? 32. Did you know the dolphins are so smart that within a few weeks of captivity, they can train people to stand on the very edge of the pool and throw them fish? 33. I didn't fight my way to the top of the food chain to be a vegetarian. 34. A bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it. 35. A computer once beat me at chess, but it was no match for me at kickboxing. 37. Why does someone believe you when you say there are 4 billion stars, but check when you say the paint is wet? 38. Women will never be equal to men until they can walk down the street with a bald head and a beer gut and still think they are sexy. 39. Whenever I fill out an application, in the part that says, if an emergency, notify, I put doctor. What's my mother gonna do? 40. A clear conscience is usually the sign of a bad memory. 41. The shin bone is a device for finding furniture in a dark room. 42. I didn't say it was your fault. I said I was blaming you. 44th. God must love stupid people. He made so many. 45. The voices in my head may not be real, but they have some good ideas. 46. Laugh at your problems, everybody else does. 47. Artificial intelligence is no match for natural stupidity. 48. Crowded elevators smell different to midgets. 49. Fighting for peace is like fucking for virginity. 52. The sole purpose of a child's middle name is so he can tell when he's really in trouble. 53. Always borrow money from a pessimist. He won't expect it back. 54. He who smiles in a crisis has found someone to blame. 55. You do not need a parachute to skydive. You only need a parachute to skydive twice. 57. It's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the end. 58. Some people say, if you can't beat them, join them. I say, if you can't beat them, because they will be expecting you to join them, so you will have the element of surprise. 59. Why do Americans choose from just 2 people to run for president and 50 for Miss America? 60th. My opinions may have changed, but not the fact that I am right. 61. We have enough gun control. What we need is idiot control.